Hey everybody, it's Joanna, and tonight we're going to be doing oils in college. I stole this from my husband's closet, so it's a little bit tighter than I thought it'd be. And then I'm wearing my Nebraska Husker hat. I do have something to say. I did not go to Lincoln, Nebraska. I went to Omaha, Nebraska, but if you're from Nebraska, then you support the Cornhuskers. It's just like a natural thing. You're getting me with very little makeup on tonight, and obviously you didn't do my hair, so I was like, oh, I'll just put it up in a hat and make it like a college thing. So listen to my college experience. This is what happened with me. I went to college right after I had enlisted in the Army, so like college was just like a hurry up and get out of the way type situation for me. I didn't live in the dorms. I was only involved with really ROTC, so I really didn't have like the genuine cool college experience where I went to a dorm room and I had an RA and I ate at the cafeteria, you know, all these strange things to me. But I had time like in a barracks room, you know, I lived in a barracks a couple times, which was kind of like a college experience when I went to the Defense Language Institute, so I'll use that as my like understanding for college. But I did hear a lot of stories, and then I did a lot of research and asked a lot of my friends, oh thanks Kat, like what were the serious situations in college. So we'll talk about a little bit of admin stuff really quick. You can tell who's on my mind, Chris. So admin, 15-minute class is not going to be very long, on the basics of essential oils for teens and college kids, because I know a lot of people are dealing with tweens, this is a weird word to me, and teens, as well as kids going off to college. Next month we're going to start our emotions series, where I talk about emotions and different oils and products to help support with that, especially with Christmas being right around the corner. We were doing some, not to like be super weird or morbid, but we were doing statistics studies in the Army, and a lot of times October is actually one of the worst months for suicidal ideations and stuff like that. So it's really important to, one, be very aware of that stuff with people around you, as well as help yourself and others deal with their emotions and hormones and stuff like that. So comment below to let me know you're watching. And then for all my local Wisconsin people, I have an event coming up, an oils and fitness support class on October 1st from 1:30 to 2:30. We're going to be making a sugar scrub and a hand lotion specifically for like worn out, calloused, ripped up hands. So anybody that uses their hands mostly. And then we'll be trying out Ningxia, the protein blend, amino-wise, and it's limited to 12 people. So I invited a lot of people, so please hurry up and get your invites in, and it's $10, and that covers the free oil, not the free oil, excuse me, the free hand, the lotion, and the hand scrub. I'm better now. Disclaimer, I'm not, there goes my dog barking again, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so if you think your child has something wrong before they go to college, I killed a bug, be proud of me, make sure you take them to the doctor, okay? And yourself, if you're going through a lot of depression, when you're taking your kid to the doctor. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit of stuff really quick when it comes to sending your kids off to college or even just high school. Lord, it's pretty crazy. Lavender. This is a really big one, not only for the kid going off to college or high school, but for yourself. You really want to keep yourself calm and not be one of those really crazy moms or dads at the college campus like freaking out and going everywhere. Plus, it's really good if you diffuse it with vetiver for sleep. I know in college, and I don't know if this was just me, I didn't get a lot of sleep, whether it was because I had to get up early for training, or I guess partying super late at night, or studying really late at night. Not that I'm advocating partying, and totally advocating studying. It's going to be a stressful situation no matter what. You need to get as much sleep as possible. So send off your kid with a lavender roller, at least, to roll in the back of their neck before they go to bed, and put it right next to their bed stand or wherever. I don't know if they have bed stands. Or if they're staying at home with you and going to community college, just diffuse it in the house. Peppermint, there's always going to be a ton of tension around exams. That's not different for anybody anywhere. So I highly recommend you do peppermint on the back of the neck, also to help cool you off in those crazy situations. Roommates can sometimes cause tension, I hear, so, and then significant others. I know a lot of people decide to get into relationships in college or try to keep their high school relationship going into college. some serious stuff. Frankincense. Frankincense is the #1 in skincare. With any type of new environment, like a preteen, or anyone dealing with anything, frank is the business, all right? I use this to help calm and ground, as well as to comfort me. So if anybody starts getting kind of that homesickness, I absolutely recommend frankincense. Thieves. Smelly dorm room, smelly roommate, smelly bathroom, smelly hallways. Like, I don't even know. I'm sure it's pretty crazy, but I highly recommend, especially because there's going to be new people, new situations, that you're diffusing thieves, because it's going to, gross, sick. Digest. New cafeterias, eating on campus, ramen, pizza, beer, like everything and anything you can think of that people deal with. Plus, a lot of people get nerves when they're about to take a test, like a big test. So I highly recommend Digest for whatever the new study food is. Funyuns, Doritos, Starbursts. I don't know what people eat when they study. So I think that it's a big deal. I remember studying and it was just super time intensive, and I don't remember eating during it, so. And for my scholarships and athletes and stuff like that, Panaway is perfect for muscle support. I know you're gonna get tired and you're gonna work your butts off to keep your scholarships, so. Ooh, yeah, purification and a spray bottle for the stink in your life. I like that one, Kat. Oh, you like my getup, Christina? Thank you. I think people should just spray purification everywhere in the dorm room. Actually, that was my next one, Kat. So I talk about, like, body odor issues when you don't know, like, what your roommate really eats or does in the room. It's just, this whole, like, stories I've heard are just ridiculous. I didn't have to deal with that. Stinky shoes, stinky roommate, stinky everything. Terrible. Stress away. Anybody and everybody would use stress away, I feel like, going to college, because it's a really stressful event for a lot of people. It's kind of like lavender. You need it. You need it next to the bed. You need it before your tests. You need it before you go on that first date with the guy in your biochem class. I don't know. Ningxia Red. So this is one I highly recommend parents give to their kids, because a lot of times you never know what kids are going to be eating and what they're not going to be eating, and so this is really good as far as, like, supporting you and keeping kids' moods elevated and keeping their energy elevated without them drinking, like, Monster, stale coffee, Mountain Dew. I remember Mountain Dew was huge in high school. I don't know how those kids had the money to buy Mountain Dew. I definitely didn't. And I detasseled in the summer, and so I made some bucks, but that was just my opinion. So, this was actually a really quick class tonight. I'm interested to see if anybody has any feedback on what they would suggest to, you know, if they're sending their kids off to a new school, or just PCS'd or moved in the military and went to a new school. Like, what are the concerns? What are your kids dealing with? You gotta remember, Josie's young, and so I don't really see this type of stuff. My nieces and nephews are all really young too. So when I think of college, it wasn't something that really bothered me. I mean, truth be told, my sister helped apply for it for me because I was still in training in the Army. And I got home from training, and 2 weeks later I was in college. And it was a commuter's campus, University of Nebraska at Omaha, and I did 3 years and got my degree and commissioned in the Army and was like, bye! So to me, college wasn't, thanks Dad. Go Big Red! So college wasn't a big deal to me, especially right after training with the Army for a while. I was fine. So, for all those out there that are needing that support, that are needing that help, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I have gotten a lot of people recently reaching out to me, and I absolutely appreciate it. Don't be nervous. Don't be shy. It's fine. Also, I've started a Pinterest board, which is really, really cool. So for, like, additional education, diffuser ideas, I hate having to scroll through a bunch of stuff on my Facebook, and a lot of times I'll make photo albums, but even then, sometimes finding stuff is really annoying. So if you look for me on Pinterest under Joanna Bates or Faith, Hope, and Lavender, you can find it, and, like, it's different categories, and it's really cool. And it's like diffuser stuff, Young Living Education. I have some funny stuff in there about CrossFit, hashtag mom life, so you can kind of see more of my personality. Just wait for football season to start, because it's going to get pretty crazy. I'm a big Vikings fan. Hi, Mickey! So it's going to be pretty exciting, and of course I'm going to be repping my Nebraska Huskers. I absolutely adore them, and if you're from Nebraska, this is what you do. So Pray for me and my Huskers and my Vikings this season because I'm sure it'll be really exciting. Hi, Mama. So, other than that, I've said so and a ton of times tonight, and that's a big speech no-no. Maybe I should go back to college and get some speech stuff done. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll set up the next class. So remember, it's all about emotions. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Hi, Diane. Don't sass me, cat, about the Vikings. I love the Vikings. Bye, guys.